Hello, good morning. This lecture is coming from Venice, Italy. It won't be a long lecture today. There's going to be a couple more videos. Hopefully you got through all of them from Rome. If not, you're going to see a few more today, depending on how long you're able to watch them on Thursday. But for today, there's a couple new shots from Venice, primarily from San Marco Square, the Basilica of St. Mark's. And then a couple other shots, short clips from here in Venice. It's a very different area than Rome. Obviously, we're on the Adriatic Sea. We're up in the northeast corner of Italy now. Okay, I want to cover a little bit of section 3 of chapter 2. So hopefully you have read these pages. This is going to be around pages 36 through 39. In part of those pages, there's a story on St. Francis of Assisi. On our way to Venice from Rome, we went past Assisi today, and we also went through Padua, Italy. Another saint that you're probably familiar with is St. Anthony of Padua. Not to be confused with the St. Anthony that people pray to for lost things. He was not from Padua. It's a different St. Anthony. But anyway, on our way to Venice, we came through Assisi, and St. Francis himself, as you can read the story, actually grew up in a very wealthy family, and so he had everything he ever needed. But then he felt called by God, and very specifically the call he felt was to rebuild the church in Assisi, San Damiano. Well, what he did was take things from his father's warehouse, sell them to get money to help rebuild physically the church. However, his father had him arrested, and he went to trial, and he realized what done was wrong. But he also realized what God meant when when God came to him in his vision and said, "Rebuild my church." He was talking about the people. And St. Francis of Assisi became an incredible preacher. He lived a life of poverty. He begged for most everything that he needed as far as food or a place to stay. But he began a religious order that we know today as the Franciscans. The Franciscans often are seen in a brown habit or robe that they wear with a long rosary on the side. But some orders of Franciscans, there's many different orders, some orders of the Franciscans also wear black as well as gray. So it's not specific to brown, but the majority of them wear a brown habit. I'm going to pause there and come back for part 2 and the final part of this lecture.